Hello everybody, today we'll be going over a series called Infected Sky, which sounds a little weird, but it's really good. I will finish up the Little Red Riding Hood series, and go make sure to support Complex Animations, the creator of this analog horror series. Be sure to comment down below if y'all have any other suggestions for horror things, and let's get into it. Volume 1, The Downfall of New York. No signal. So it looks like the plane crashed in the middle of the forest. Brian Rogers log. Hold up, hold on, I know my dates. Hey Siri, what month is the number 6? So that's June 3rd, 1963.
My name is Brian Rogers, and I have been keeping this secret for about a month now. In May 2nd, 1963, was the day I was involved in a plane crash. Let me just get straight to the story. It was just an ordinary flight for me. We took off from Los Angeles, and we were headed toward Mexico City.
Mexico.
We finally reached the city of Mexico, but that's when this thing broke out of the cargo area and started to just consume everyone and everything. Everyone was screaming for their lives while I stayed in shock. I was horrified and was about to cry when I saw adults and kids get tear apart. I was about to vomit, but that's when the creature noticed me and was about to lunge at me. I got through my senses and threw myself across the other aisle of the plane. The creature hit the wall of the plane, cracking the window during the process. I ran to the front of the plane and started banging on the cabin doors. I wanted to warn them from what was going on, but the creature was already behind me. I turned around, and it looked like it had gotten bigger. I again dodged the creature, which threw itself against the cabin door, breaking it open. The creature started to attack the pilots. I was sick to my core. What had I done? I still have that guilty feeling that I had killed 2 innocent people, and the only people that could have helped me through this situation. I was on my own now, so I hid in the bathroom, praying the creature didn't notice me. I felt the plane starting to go in a nosedive. I hang on tight and pray for dear life I make it out alive. I heard an explosion and the wall behind me exploded, sucking me out during the process. I remember feeling a lot of pressure on my chest and air hitting my face really badly to the point where I couldn't even breathe. I woke up to find myself floating in a pond. I got up and I saw in the distance a massive fire. I also heard some people screaming, then a roar. A few minutes after the roar, something rose from the trees. It was a massive creature. It walked on all fours, covered in flesh, and even pieces of the plane still attached on to the creature. I've never told a single soul on what happened that night. I don't even know where that creature was, or if it was already discovered. For my safety, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Later on, the plane was reported missing and the US government assumed the Mexican military shot it down. I want to tell everyone what happened, but I know it will come with serious consequences. But if I don't say anything either, it will also lead to serious consequences too. I don't know if I could keep this secret up for too much long. But there is one thing I'm still worried about the most. Where is this thing?
Sir, I got bad news. It seems as if this creature is covered with a small level of radiation, but if we let the creature attack nuclear power plants, the radiation will grow rapidly.
Shit. We need to evacuate New York City as soon as possible.
We only have 15 minutes left before it reaches Brooklyn. There are more reports on the unidentified creature. The creature seems to be growing every 10 minutes or so. And for anyone who is near or around the area the radiation is, they start to get sick or infected.
We need to send in reinforcements. Send the U.S. military. We will also need some Air Force fighters. Wait. Did you say infected?
Breaking news. Here in the city of New York is being attacked by a creature that appeared out of the Atlantic Ocean. The creature seems to be covered in small levels of radiation, but if this creature reaches one of our nuclear power plants, its radiation will continue to increase. Please evacuate the city and wear masks when leaving your homes. The creature has turned towards Manhattan and left total destruction in Brooklyn. I got more new reports on New York. The city has been completely demolished, and the creature had reached a power plant in the middle of the city. Here are some pictures of the aftermath after the creature had ate the nuclear waste.
Jesus.
We also have new updates on the changes of the creature. As you can see, the creature's size has doubled and the radiation takes up half of Manhattan's park.
So what do we do now? I mean, we can't just nuke the creature. It literally feeds off of radiation. We're just gonna make it more powerful.
I think. Oh my god.
What?
The creature is heading towards John F. Kennedy International Airport.
What is that supposed to mean?
Sir, the creature we are dealing with right now is a plane. The creature is gonna spread its flesh like a virus.
Volume 2. The King has been awoken.
Hold up. Document number 13, digital 5D card, multiple sightings of case B37. Camera retrieved at incident site number B737, something like that. Area formally, my bad, known as John F. Kennedy International Airport. Property of the aviation complex industry, do not duplicate.
Hello all JFK passengers. Currently all flights have been canceled due to a request from the government. We are currently
Breaking news. Here in the city of New York is being attacked by that appeared out of the Atlantic Ocean. The creature seems to be covered in small levels of radiation, but if this creature reaches one of our nuclear power plants, its radiation will continue to increase. Please evacuate the city and wear masks when leaving your homes.
Okay, I think, yeah, that's most definitely, I think it's tail, or the end of it, because that's the end of the plane. I think. It could be a wing, maybe? I don't know. Oh. So this is what I come back to. AC. Aviation complex, interesting. I think it's at aviation. Aviation. That sounds more correct. Gotta turn this down, something that's loud.
Welcome to the aviation complex industry. We started this project right after the attack of New York City. After the attack, we began to study this creature, and what the effects are to human bodies due to its radiation around itself. Our goal is to succeed on defeating this creature to avoid it of being a global threat throughout the planet. We have captured 10 aircrafts that have been infected by the creature. When the creature encounters an aircraft, it grabs the nearby citizen, then proceeds to bite down on the living organism, then throws them inside of the aircraft. The body later then starts to get covered in living flesh, which then covers the entire body. After that stage, it proceeds to grow then spread throughout the aircraft, which will later then break apart and become alive. We will begin this test to show you how easily it is to spot an infected aircraft.
The first one, yeah. The second one. Third or second one. First one.
Unknown aircraft has been detected near the San Francisco Bay. Please evacuate the premises immediately. Unknown aircraft has been detected near the San Francisco.
was about to say it doesn't look like it's attacking the houses, but never mind, I guess. This thing looks a lot more cursed. And it can shoot lasers. That's insane. $245.479 deaths, 80% destroyed. The dot might be a comma, so I'm gonna treat it as a comma. 245,479 deaths, 80% destroyed. 2,383,291 buildings destroyed. 15 planes infected. 804,372,384 infected citizens. That's a lot.
Volume 3, Lost Tapes. We sent out 20 workers to capture some infected people out in San Francisco. They have captured around 6 infected civilians. Only 5 employees came back from the mission. We will now start reviewing these creatures. Vitran, a creature that can grow up to 50 feet tall and is able to regenerate even when attacked by missiles. This creature also has the ability to shoot a laser beam out of its mouth like the infected A-38. The Vitran, I'm gonna say Vitran. The Vitran has an average level of radiation, which is still enough to infect a civilian. The creature seems to have another inside of its main mouth,
and two big, thin crests on the outside of its head. Nitromenace, a humanoid creature that seems to have a white flesh with human facial features. The creature seems to walk on all fours with very pointy feet. These creatures are able to grow up to 40 feet. These creatures are also able to run really fast and jump over 20 feet. The only way you are able to survive the Nitromenace is by covering yourself with a bad smell and hide in a tight space. This creature can also roar at a very high pitch, and by that will burst your eardrums. Many become deaf. Skywatchers. Skywatchers are a white-skinned creature with humanoid features, can also have the ability to talk, run, and scream. These humanoid creatures are very harmless. They have interacted with people before and even helped them through life-threatening situations. Some were even found protecting civilians from other infected creatures. Skywatchers have a very low amount of radiation in their bones and can also reach up to 50 feet tall. A situation happened when we sent out our team to go capture these creatures. A worker had been killed by one of these creatures due to the fact he was trying to harass a female worker in an apartment complex. Unsuccessful due to a Skywatcher being near the worker, was brutally killed on the spot by the Skywatcher's sharp hand, stabbing him through the chest. Female worker was later then escorted by the Skywatcher towards one of our emergency helicopters. After dropping the woman off, it disappeared into the fog. All this was captured on film. Skycrawlers. Skycrawlers are a giant creature that approximately reach 50 to 60 feet tall. The Skycrawlers have a roar that copy human cries and screams. If you ever encounter with a Skycrawler, be sure to not make any sudden movement. If the Skycrawlers encounter any movement from a living organism, they will start to roar, which we assume is calling out smaller versions of the Skycrawler. They will hunt you down until they find a victim to feed on. File 37 at 5F Suburban.
Welcome to the aviation complex industry. You are now a mutated remover. In this job, you will have to eliminate the mutated monsters that are roaming around the city. You will be equipped with a flamethrower, 2 layers of gloves, and a hazmat suit. Your job is to remove all of the mutated flesh that are left behind the creature. Also, you must document everything. Your suit will be equipped with a body cam to record everything. You will be dropped off in a city that has been destroyed by one of these creatures. You do get a choice. You can choose New York City, San Francisco, and San Antonio. If you ever encounter with a mutated creature, use your flamethrower towards it. It won't kill the creature, but it will slow it down.
New infected aircraft spotted in Tokyo Bay.
速報ニュース、東京湾から飛行機のような生き物が現れ。
Whoa! Let's turn on subtitles.
速報ニュース、東京湾から飛行機のような生き物が現れ、原子力発電所を探してうろうろしているようです。これは米国を攻撃したのと同じ生き物のようですが、街に破壊を引き起こさなかったため、こちらは落ち着いているようです。
Did it just disappear? It's disappearing into like holes.
Volume 4, Downtown.
We have now captured the B-37, which was near the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. It fell into one of our giant facilities, which is where it's being held. Updates on the B-37. The aircraft seems to have reached stage 3. It has now grown to at least 2,453 feet.
Oh my
There are a
gosh.
few changes on the creature, which by that I will read out. One is a pink, like glowing effect on its neck. 2, of course, is its growth. 3rd, one giant horn on each side of the legs. 4th, spikes have now started to grow out of the body to replace the dorsal fin. And 5th, near the stomach of the creature it seems to have bodies of human remains. One of my personal favorites. B-27. Anyways, updates on the creature. It has now grown up to 1,246 feet tall. 2. The creature had begun to grow fins on its legs. 3. The creature's legs seem to have a glow white effect. 4th. Its flesh seems to be melting a little. 5th. The creature seems to be overheating but shows no reaction to it. Poor thing.
Poor thing, it's trying to kill your whole species. And 225, one of the largest cargo aircrafts in the history of aviation, I think, has disappeared last night, including an AN-124. Aviation complex industry is currently on the lookout for these planes. Update. The AN-225 was spotted flying over downtown Chicago with a contrail instead of the contrail. Instead of the contrail being white, the contrail was red. An hour after the contrail was dropped, the sky started to turn orange, but later then starts to turn red. People also start to get infected. I don't really know what to think about that. Okay, hold up. My thing is what if like that giant plane or these fighter jets got infected? That probably wouldn't be good. New aircraft. Whoa, that's okay. B-78, which resembles an aircraft named the Boeing 787 and has appeared out of the Lake Michigan. This creature began to walk around downtown Chicago. Here are some details we have about this new creature. Number 1, the head of the Boeing 787 is still attached. Creature now has a large spine on its back. Next to the spine there seems to be creature-like faces poking out of the flesh. That's nice. Oh. The beat... Whoa. B-78 is now changing its form.
Welcome to JBW News. Today's broadcast takes place in downtown Chicago, after it was attacked by an infected aircraft. The military is currently making an attempt to defeat this creature before it reaches a nuclear power plant. Almost half of the Chicago skyline has been destroyed, leaving the iconic Willis Tower standing in the mist.
No, I won't let you.
We need to try.
You will end everyone if you do.
I'm sorry.
Bro.
Oh, so someone got shot.
Help me with the baby, she's stuck.
Go out.
Mom, look.
So they sent a nuke to something that feeds on radiation. I don't know if that was a good idea. That's definitely not a good idea.
The government is currently on the lookout for whoever sent that atomic bomb. Thousands of people lost their lives and hundreds are still missing or had lost their lives. The creature is currently missing and not a single sign of their language.
We are still looking for these aircrafts. They are known to be the largest planes in the world. We must destroy these planes before they become the reason of the end of humanity. We must face the consequences for creating these creatures.
That was about half of the videos from this series. Sorry about mics still, trying to get that worked out. If y'all have any suggestions on any other analog horrors to watch, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll see y'all next time.